This lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hamill. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway. And we get underway here tonight as the first pitch is hit on the ground to short. On to first, and that'll take care of Granderson for the game's first out. A look here at the scouting report for the 32-year-old right-hander, as that'll give you an indication of the pitch types and relative speeds he'll be hitting moving forward. David Wright will stand in here in Game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load, but I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the league championship series.
Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Very seasonable temperatures here for October. 72 degrees at first pitch here in Game 1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are two away.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Fowler is there, and they go down in a hurry here as the side is quickly retired. Down in order go the Mets. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Jorge Soler digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Pitch.
That's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Number 17 will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We've played an inning. No score. Yoenis Cespedes leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Lucas Duda will get his shot now.
Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a one-out double. Travis d'Arnaud will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, two gone. Number 30 will stand in for the first time here. First pitch coming. Lined hard to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. Wilmer Flores will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch to him. Runners off for second. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. Anthony Rizzo will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Oh, man, that's just digging that front shoulder down and then whipping that bat through the zone and just hammering it into right field. Those are the kind of balls that if you get a little bit of lift on it, maybe some backspin, that could wind up sailing right out of the ballpark.
Come set, now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over. Might have an idea something's up here. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-1 on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Step on the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to beat the throw into second.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 home. 2-0 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the line.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Foul back. Three and two, here it is. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw gets him, 2 down. Javier Baez will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. In there, and it's 0-1. From the stretch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. He waits, now the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Mets.
Number 32 will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
The third baseman,
David Wright will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a ball lined toward right center, and Wright's going to have himself a base hit. Daniel Murphy will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Mets lead one. They lead it 1-0. Jason Hamill makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
catcher, Jason Hamill.
Here's the first pitch. And he starts.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Standing in now, David Ross. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, That's a great job there just to hold off.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Dexter Fowler will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Dexter Fowler.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Cespedes.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Lucas Duda will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Travis d'Arnaud will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
Pitch on the way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jorge Soler will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Number 30 is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Number 17 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1-2. Grounded, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. A leap at the wall by Granderson, but it's out of reach. A home run. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Number 30 will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
Now the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Wilmer Flores, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Payoff pitch coming. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Here's the first offering. Wilmer Flores is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Number 32 will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is at the very...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Helping his own cause right there, and no need to wait for the RBI guys to drive him in. He says, you know what? I can be an RBI guy too. That's a great at-bat right there, and that drives in a run.
Curtis Granderson will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit. So runners at first and second here with one away. And stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Daniel Murphy. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Cubs 1. Number 12 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw by right is in time for out number 1.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
Javier Baez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Jason Hamill will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Well, they're going to rule this one a base hit. And once again, I'm not so sure about it. You'll see right here, this ball gets on him pretty quick. But to me, that's a ball that you at least got to knock down. Instead, he gives him the old matador defense right there, and it skips right by him into the outfield.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's the first offering. And this is lifted to shallow center field. Number 12 has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Travis d'Arnaud will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Comes set, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Hits softly to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Number 30 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. He's set, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. David Ross will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And this is swung on and missed, and Ross is set down on strikes for the first out. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Number 30 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Jorge Soler will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1 and 2.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here.
And hold that thought, as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Wilmer Flores will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. Been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Soler is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Number 32.
Number 32 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1 and 2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1 and 2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, these guys know the deal from the offensive standpoint. They've got to add on to give their bullpen just a little more breathing room. And this is a good start as he jumps all over this one and drives it for 2 bases.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Travis Wood come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as this is popped foul behind the plate. It's strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the stretch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Just onto the out. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. David Wright will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. This ball's grounded foul. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Soler is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Number 17 will dig in. He's been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Third baseman, number 17.
And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. And they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Starlin Castro will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long. Now, sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Daniel Murphy will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For the Mets, second baseman,
First pitch coming.
Murphy.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. Yoenis Cespedes will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. On the move is Murphy. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Lucas Duda will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
And how important might that home run turn out to be in the whole grand scheme of things? That's going to make this now a 2-run game here in the top of the 8th. And with this bullpen needing 6 outs, they just got a little bit of wiggle room from their offense right there.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Number 30 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled back. 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Pitch on the way. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be deaf he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Javier Baez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Jacob deGrom will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Tommy La Stella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ballgame there as he's got himself a pinch hit single. David Ross will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now look out as this is whistled fouled off to the right side. The 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes the ball. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for route number 3. So the inning will come to an end. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. Number 33 will be the new pitcher.
Leading off for the Mets.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now batter, pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Jacob deGrom will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Here's the first offering. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Comes set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Curtis Granderson will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Fowler is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Now here's the first pitch. David Wright is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got...
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
Good time to add a little insurance here as he's able to make it all the way around to third on the triple. More importantly, though, that makes this a 4-run lead.
Daniel Murphy will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch to him. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Yoenis Cespedes will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Yoenis Cespedes.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Dexter Fowler will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
No problem here, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder,
now the first pitch. Jorge Soler stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Number 17 will try and snap out of it. 3 at-bats and 3 whiffs thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Well, I think they needed him just a little bit early in this one, but he does get the job done and picks up the 5-out save.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. But this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
5 runs.
So that'll just...
cheestre830's.